All right, Rabotai, we're learning that this world is a hallway. It's a hallway to get to the real world. There was once two twins in a mother's stomach, and one twin told the other twin, "Oh my goodness, it's so dark in here. It's this, it's that. I heard right after, in 9 months, we all die." That's what one twin told the other twin in the mother's stomach. And the other twin says, "No, what are you talking about? After you get out, it becomes so beautiful, becomes so nice. You don't understand what it is. It's the most amazing world out there. You're going to be able to eat ice cream. You'll be able to dip it in the chocolate. You're going to be able to run. You're going to be able to walk." So what are you talking about? You think we're in mommy's stomach right now? What do you think? What are we doing? We're not walking. We're not talking. All we're doing is just eating all day from the tube. That's it. What do you think? It's going to be different in 9 months? No, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. You're going to see lights. You're going to see this. You're going to see that. Anyway, 3 months pass. You see nothing. 4 months pass. No, you see nothing. Finally, 9 months later, when they're about to leave the mother's womb, the twin says, "You see, I told you I'm right. Look, we're all dying right now." All of a sudden he gets out and he sees the other guy was right. Lights, this, that, breathing, crying, everything. So the same thing in this world, what it's teaching us, we're telling you there's Gan Eden, there's a Lomba, there's this, there's that. Say, what's after the grave? After the grave, that's when the life starts from all the Torah mitzvot that you did. Understand what's going on? That's where it starts. So therefore, a person has to understand and know that this world is a hallway. It's a temporary world till we get to the real world. Once you get to the real world, then already in that situation, that's where really, really everything is going to be really, really accounted for. Every single little thing, every mitzvah. Like the pasuk says, El emunah ve'en avel sadiq ve'ashar hu. What does that mean? El emunah. What does that mean? You know what that means? I'll explain to you. Gemara and Ta'anit says like as follows. It means just like a Rasha, he gets punished in the real world for every single little sin that he did. Every single little sin that the Rasha did, he's getting punished. Nobody gets away. If you did Averah, don't think you're going to get away. Oh yeah, of course we believe in tshuva. Of course we believe in that. But if a person has to be careful, a sin is a sin. Finished. You have to be careful. There's a consequence. So therefore, that being said, says the Rasha, his punishment is where? In Olam Haba. Tzaddik, if he sinned, what? He gets it here. He gets kafarat avonot this way. He gets kafarat avonot that way. What did it say? Ve'en avel. El emunah ve'en avel. What does that mean? It means vice versa. It means as well, just like the Rasha, when he does a mitzvah, he's going to get rewarded in this world. So to Sadiq, Hashem waits to pay him in the next world, in the real world. But it says even every little small mitzvah, you're getting paid for. The smallest mitzvah. You give a guy $1, tzedakah. Oh, Shamayim, you're going to get $100 million back. You think that this is a dollar, what's a dollar? No, you get $100 million back. It says, why? This is what it's telling over here. This world is a hallway. It's a pros door. What are you supposed to do in this world? Mitzvot. The way you're gonna build your palace, it's like construction, right? You build your house, you start from the ground up, and you build, you put brick by brick. Same thing. It says you want to get a palace in Gan Eden, you got to go brick by brick, mitzvah by mitzvah, mitzvah by mitzvah, mitzvah by mitzvah. The only place where you can do mitzvot is only this world. Therefore, you put in this world first. Why? So through the mitzvot and the opportunities that you have in this world, you can get your pleasure in the real world. That you acquired yourself with. That's what it says. Today do. Tomorrow you'll get your reward. Meaning to say, today all you gotta do is plan, do. eventually you'll see the reward. I'll give you an example, perfect example. It says, the lazy man shall learn from where? From who? The ant. The ant. You know what ant is? A small little ant. Now why? He says because he collects in the summer, he's collecting for the winter. It's too cold for him outside, right? You see ants in the winter? Too cold. Imagine snowing, you see an ant. It's very cold, he freezes. Doesn't have a jacket. Oh, he has a jacket? No. So what does he do? In the summer, he collects, and he collects so much. And he stores it. Says that's what we have to do. We have to keep on storing mitzvot. And guess what? I have news for you. It's good for us in this world. Besides the next world, of course, that's really but it's good for us in this world. In this world, it's the greatest pleasure. You know, I always ask the question, who has a better life in this world? A tzaddik or rasha? What do you think? A guy might say, what do you mean, a rasha? He's partying, he's enjoying life, he can eat whatever he wants, he can see whatever he wants, he can talk whatever he wants. Think about it, we're restricted. You can't see what you want, you can't talk what you want, you can't eat what you want, everything. You realize that? You can't hear what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? So who has a better life? Guess what? It's the tzaddik. Guaranteed. The tzaddik has a better life over here. Over here. You enjoy this world more. Hashem created it. He knows what's best. He created it. You know? Now, he says the only real completion of a human being, the only way you're really complete is what does he say? Getting close with Hashem. That's the real ultimate. The real ultimate, like when we're saying tzaddik, is getting connection with Hashem. You can pray every single day, but are you talking to God? You know what I'm saying? It's a strong statement I just said. You can pray Amidah all day long. Yeah, but are you talking to Hashem? Know who you're praying in front of. Know you're praying in front of Hashem. Know you're praying in front of God. Know that. Meaning to say, have your relationship with Hashem. You are cling to Kadosh Baruch Hu. You're clinging to Hashem. This is the real shlemut. This is the real completion of man. Understand? It's really, really complete. It's always getting a connection with Hashem. Always. Whatever you do, connect with God. Everything that you do. And that's what David HaMelech says in Tehillim. Va'ani kirvat Elohim li tov. What's good? David had everything. David had money, fame, anything that you can imagine, success. David had it all. And what does he say? What's good? David HaMelech we're talking about. You know what he says? Kirvat Elohim Litov. Getting close with Hashem, that's what's good. That's what's really good. That's what's really, really good. Getting close to Hashem. Getting close to Borei Olam. You feel good. You feel so amazing. And it says, David HaMelech says, Hashem, one thing I asked. Shifti bevet Hashem kol mehayai. I want to sit with you my whole life. That's what I want to do. What I want to sit in the house of Hashem all day long, sitting, learning Torah, mitzvot, Tehillim, getting close to the Borei Olam. Ki rak zehu atov. He says, because that is the only thing that's good. You hear that? That's the only real thing in the world that's good, is getting close to Hashem, making a relationship with Hashem. That's real good. That's the real good. And make a relationship even when you're going, I know how it is in parking, how hard it is to park. Boom, boom, boom. Make a relationship. You can make a relationship with Hashem. Hashem, find park. I did it one time when I was younger. And I was like, oh man, I can't find park. I'm going to make a relationship with Hashem. And every time I would, Hashem, before I go, please help me find parking. And then you'll see miracles. All of a sudden the guy's pulling out that way. If I didn't come that second, he wouldn't. One time I was going, all of a sudden I see a clicker, like how you click the thing, and all of a sudden you see I was about to go around the block. Whoa. Are you leaving, sir? I didn't see it. He was behind me, but he clicked the button. Amazing things. Well, it's a relationship with Hashem. You get close to Him. And we're going to end. It says, again, I want to read the words. They're very important words. Anything else that you think is good, besides the Vekud of Hashem, if you think it's good, Veshavnit. It's hevel. What does it mean, hevel? It means it's a vapor. Anything that you really think is, wow, this is amazing, this is good, this is this. You have to understand, it's hevel. The real good is our connection with Hakadosh Baruch Hu, our relationship with Hashem. Have a good day.